All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to jump into the Clash course. If this is your first time joining us on Twitch TV, I want to say a big welcome. Welcome to the stream. If you guys don't know what Clash course is, really it's about going into a character really in-depth, looking at that character from the top to the bottom. We're going to talk about art, we're going to talk about lore, we're going to get into abilities and playstyle, we're going to talk about gameplay, we're going to have live gameplay on, don't worry guys. And really, it's just going to be a whole fun bamboozle. And if you guys haven't noticed, we're doing the Knossos today. Lord-based Knossos, my favorite. Is that him? Is that the man, the myth, the legend? Mo Vinod? How you doing, buddy? Let's get that headset on you. Let's get this going. Let's get this going. How you doing? There we go. All right, make sure that microphone is right up there at the face. There we go. Let's jump into that. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Let's do it, buddy.
This is tight.
This tight like a tiger.
Allie
does have a small head, but that's okay. She has a lot of brains, though. She balances it with a lot of brains. Great bait, Nate. Thank you very much for the follow, bud. So, let's talk a little bit about you. We are going to go into the art section of the character. You know, it's something at Motiga, characters in general go through a lot of conceptual designs.
Right.
We bounce it off each other, and you were kind of the artistic lead for Knossos, so we thought it'd be a really good idea to get you on stream, talk about what was going through your head when you made the character, and
he has a really interesting origin story too. So
yes.
You can see that.
Woo! We're going to get into it. That being said, before we get into our art, we got to show off the community. We got to show off the community, and somehow he managed to get in the community fan art. I want to recount. Here we go, guys. So just little synopsis of the fan art, guys. When we work huge, long hours during the day, and I said this last time on stream, you know, it wears on us. It does, and then suddenly we get a little bit of fan art.
Fan art, it goes a long way.
It does, and we get this fan art, and we're just like, we just stop what we're doing. Like, we could be eating a burrito, we could be playing a video game, we stop what we're doing, we yell, and we're like, everybody, check out the fan art, and it's just so amazing, and it empowers us, and I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my hearts. We're going to bring some of this up. Hold on a second, guys. Here we go. I got to get the names of the fan art as well. Boom, let's get into it. This is actually yours. I don't know how you got into there, but this is the Nod's fan art, even though you work for us. I don't understand.
So I make these sketchbooks of my artwork that I sell at conventions.
Yeah.
And I have a little box, and I draw something for everybody that buys one. So for the last, I've done it like 3 or 4 times now. I've been drawing gigantic characters just because they're fun to draw. And yeah, that's Knossos.
Nice. All right. First up, that's not affiliated with the company. Is oh, by the way, guys, if I butcher your names from the bottom of my heart, I'm sorry. Lisa. YMK. I destroyed that name, but absolutely fantastic. I love the feeling of this. It was like, you know, he's charging at you. She pretty much just gets Knossos.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
awesome.
just everything about it, right bam, in the picture.
It's a really cool brush style.
Indeed. Next one is
I love that one.
Nathan Dupoy. I hope I got that right, Nathan Dupoy. I love, like, I could see us making like a cartoon of our game or an anime, and like I would love it, like just like 3-minute sketch in this art style. It would be so good.
The perspective is cool too. You never see looking down on anyone like that. Indeed, and you know they're best friends too. Yeah.
They're like, I got your back, cover me.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely fantastic. Oh, so good. All right, so that was by Nathan Dupoy. Again, if I destroyed your name, I apologize. I'm only human. Next one up is Sketch Chump. Sketch Chump. I hope that's your name, and I hope that's not just what you named it. I like it because it shows like the process you went about making the fan art.
It's a cool gesture.
Indeed, I really like it. Oh, I mean, I wish I could do art. I can potato. That's about all I can do. I can only do potato, which is super unfortunate.
Yeah.
All right, next up. Oh, it's so cute. It's so cute. Oh man, it's just what else can you say about it? It's just so.
It has a very Disney feel to it.
It does. Yeah, put that a little bit closer to your mouth, my friend. As close as you can to your mouth.
Can you hear me now? Is it better?
Now it's on your beard, but that's good. It's good. It's so cute. Like what it has long flowing hair. I was very close to photoshopping blonde into it and being like, oh my god. Absolutely. I know. It's just like what else? So cute. I want it. I want it in a plushie. Somebody should work at Motiga and make that into a plushie.
Yeah, just a plushie department.
Yes, and last but not least, the Flexin Knossos. This one's done by Rabbit Coon.
Yeah, who did the little cute Mozo one.
Yeah, my phone actually has all of the pictures on rotate. Nice. It's absolutely fantastic. I know she actually did this for us last night. I was like, hey. Do you have any fan art? Because you're kind of a wizard. And she's like, I just so happen to have some. Boom! Nailed it. Absolutely freaking love it. So good. She's been doing a lot of fan art for us. And guys, everybody in general, just thank you so much for doing this for us. I mean, you don't understand how much this invigorates us.
This is the first game I've worked on that there's been fan art. And it's awesome.
It is.
Yeah,
It is.
feels really good.
It is. It's so cute. He's flexing. He's doing
Yeah.
the flexing.
Yeah.
And he has the star. Oh, so good. So good. Much wow. Absolutely amazing. All right, but now that the fan art's done, let's get into a little bit of our work and our stuff. So we're going to go into the art. Again, guys, it is a conceptual process, and we're going to kind of go into what you, Vinod, was thinking in your head when we made this character.
Right. Okay, so the weird thing that happened with Knossos was what?
Yeah, just try to talk a little bit louder.
Okay, so the weird thing that happened with Knossos was he was originally just going to be a minion in the game. He was going to be a creature that you summon, and we were just brainstorming. This is very early on, and okay. It was very early on, and we were designing we'll have a Cerberus and we'll have a Treant, and I did these two sketches of this Minotaur guy, and everyone thought, well, the creatures should be creatures. They shouldn't have armor and they shouldn't have weapons and things like that. But this guy is cool, especially the one on the right. And I remember Joe, So Much Monsters, Joe, everyone knows Joe Pickup. He loved the sketch on the right, and he just said, we got to make that guy. I don't care what anyone else says, we're making it. And that's what happened. So Knossos and Vodin ended up becoming kind of our first two beast kind of characters. But it was capturing. I think he just liked how small his feet were and how big his upper body was, and that was the beginning of the character. If it hadn't been for certain people on the team, mostly Joe,
Joe, nice,
really wanting to just make this guy, then it probably would have just been like in the pile of concept art that.
Nice.
So.
Nice. 1 second, guys. We're going to switch actually mics because I'm super loud. Let's do this. Let's just switch mics.
Okay.
All right, guys.
Okay.
Go ahead and talk. Maybe that's a little bit better.
Is it better? I don't know.
I feel like I'm just super loud. So everything in comparison to you is going to be super quiet.
Okay.
All right, let's do it. So yeah, and I gotta say this was the first hero I ever played, and getting to see Knossos, I was like, I instantly made that connection. I was so excited, and then getting to know that you worked on and getting to see your work, it was absolutely fantastic.
Awesome.
And again, it kind of goes back to a bunch of different artwork and getting to bounce ideas off. But let's go ahead and check out the next rough.
Okay.
Oh, it's so good.
So, again, early in production, I just took that sketch and we're like, we need to paint it up for a presentation that we had to show people. And I was just like, okay, I'm going to paint it up in 1 day or a day and a half. And that's what happened. And we put it in the presentation. People liked it and everything. And we looked at it the next week or whatever. And we're like, I kind of lost something from that original sketch. He looks a little, I don't know, he actually doesn't look as strong as he could.
Mm-hmm.
So then, so this was like Knossos version 1, I guess, if you want to call it that. And the style of the game hadn't been worked out either. You can see this drawing it's actually more detailed than our game is.
Yeah.
It's a little noodly, as a technical term.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go to the next one.
Yeah.
Back to the drawing board. Keeping those same proportions from that original sketch, I just started playing around with, weird ideas of what this bull guy could be, keeping those feet tiny, keeping that upper body huge. I started incorporating, he's definitely a Minotaur, but he's also got a lot of gorilla in him.
Mm-hmm.
The chest and belly and even parts of his face have a little gorilla in them. So he's not a traditional Minotaur, I would say. He's got some mix of different things in it, but yeah, so that's what those. And he always had spears. Spears was just like a random.
He was very spirited.
Yeah, I just I draw spears on this guy instead of a sword or an axe or whatever. So it just happened to be
that face though. That face. A face only a mother cow could love.
Yeah,
I like that. How do you always get pipes in your drawings? No matter what you draw, you have a pipe in there.
It's not fantasy. It's not a fantasy world if people aren't smoking pipes. And I don't even smoke, and I've never smoked, but pipes are cool.
Pelican had the pipe as well. Oh my gosh.
Lord of the Rings, Aragorn's got a pipe. Pipes are cool if you're in fantasy world.
Sherlock Holmes. Pipe. Nice.
Goggles are another thing. I haven't put a lot of goggles in Gigantic, but goggles and always make characters look cooler. So
Yeah.
uh,
So if you guys see the next skin coming out, goggles and pipes
Yeah.
confirmed.
so yeah, here's some heads. I was just working out the character. The top left one's kind of weird, almost too human and less animal. I don't. It's kind of creepy actually. That bottom left is weird too. He's kind of like
His jaws doing different things. The top right one almost looks like hyena-ish.
Yeah, and actually that one, I don't think I've shown that one to a lot of people, even in the office. It was just like hidden in a Photoshop document. That one was me trying to work out like, oh, what if we did a female Minotaur? I was trying to get in some little feminine characteristics in there, but then I drew that one on the bottom right, which was that felt right. He looked like he looked like he kind of owned the room, kind of thing. That kind of expression where
Nice.
he's like,
he came into his own.
yeah, doesn't talk a lot. Maybe he doesn't have to boast too much, even though he could be a boasting kind of character. But yeah, he's just like, yeah, I got it. That kind of character. Yeah. So now once I figure out the face,
That pipe's back.
Yep,
The
there's
pipe is the
once I figure out the face, then that's where the character really starts. Keeping those proportions, not deviating from them at all, because that's what everyone liked about the proportions is the absurdly tiny legs. You know.
Yeah. I'm a fan.
Yeah. We throw weird things at our animators, and they just somehow roll with it. It's
All
just
right.
like, yeah, in real life, these legs could not support that thing. So yeah, just working out the details. You can see the bell has already started there. You can go to the next one.
Nice.
Yep, more progression. I'm just figuring out like how massive he is. He and Margrave are kind of our two big guys in the game, and we just really wanted to.
Emma Alley is literally shoving the mic down Vinod's throat. All right. Thank you, Allie. Boom.
Do we just start over now?
No, we're
Okay.
good.
So yeah, once you realize that he's going to be one of our bigger characters, he's still, I think, our tallest. Then really want to push that forward and not start to weasel around and give him thinner necks and thinner arms and things like that. So you can keep going. Yeah, more refinement. We kind of were starting to lock down our style at this point.
Yeah.
So you can see things are getting cleaner. The bell is a big shape that you see. The horns are a big shape. And the chest is his first reads are definitely the horns, the chest, upper body. That's the first drawing, like more detailed drawing of his face that I did.
Yeah.
And finally the kind of finishing details. Got to work out the spears. Got to figure out what he looks like from the front to help Joe, who's the modeler. The cool arm kind of gear that he has.
Almost gladiator style.
Yeah, they're actually I think they're in Mongolia. There's these the Mongolian wrestlers wear these really interesting arm guards that have a strap in the back.
Okay.
And I found some reference of those, and I was just like, oh, that's really cool. And they even had interesting colors on those too. So he's got the weird like bent tail that's kind of fun.
And then there's Lord Knossos.
There's the final one. Yeah.
There he is.
Yeah.
There he is, kind of hanging out.
And you can see if you compare that to the final model, things got even more simplified. Like the bell is just a big metal bell, doesn't have little designs on it and stuff. But the stuff like the tassels and stuff, that started when I started thinking about the actual characters. He could be a little bit of a showboat. He kind of decorates himself. As opposed to being super nonchalant or whatever. So.
Indeed.
Yeah, he was really fun to work on.
Yeah, I mean, like again, that was my first hero, Lord Knossos, and I instantly fell in love with it. I love the artistic style and like the skins that were gonna be so good, so good.
I tend to draw left to my own devices. I tend to draw big, strong, beefy guys or skinny, like rail thin, like kind of thief type characters in my own sketchbooks and stuff. So if I ever get the opportunity to draw like a big dude, then I always do that.
Yeah,
they're fun. You can just go crazy with proportions.
Indeed.
So.
Hey, what do you get when you cross Lord Knossos with a thunder god?
Oh, I don't. I just
Minotaur.
can't.
Minotaur. Nailed it. Nailed it. I came up with that at the gym today. It was so good. I was bench pressing, and in the middle of a bench press, I was like Minotaur, and then somebody was like, "What? What happened?"
That joke was so bad that it's gonna knock back the Thor character 3 weeks.
Oh no, Chad! It wasn't that bad. It wasn't. Oh, come on, Chad, please. I didn't think it was that bad. It was pretty bad. Oh, it was a Minotaur. Oh God,
It's
it
pretty
was
good.
so good.
It's pretty good. I
Thank you,
like
man.
it.
I
Yeah.
appreciate it. See, 10 out of 10. Somebody in chat likes me. 10 out of 10. Thank you very much, person. Sinju, you just want a shirt? No, I'm kidding. All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for coming on,
Yeah,
talking
that
a
was
little
awesome.
about the conceptual stages of the Minotaur, also known as Lord Knossos.
Is Noonan next?
Noonan is next. You
Okay,
can go
I'll
out there
go
and
get
get him, and it'll be a great time. Hey,
All right. Sorry about the voice.
that's
Mike.
all right. It happens.
Sorry about my voice.
Oh, it's so quiet.
Okay. Bye.
That's all right. We have Huggles on the case. I appreciate it. Save the Minotaur. I right, DJ calls this. I thought it was a good joke. I thought fun was had. Great times for all. All right, guys. Mo Squito's gonna get on, and this is where we really kind of go in depth with the lore. Just a kind of synopsis of our lore. Remember, it's not necessarily canon, but it is what this side said about this side. To the victors goes the spoil, and a lot of the times, so does the history. So let's get him on stage. Let's get you the man himself. There he is. Let's get a little hype for Mo Squito. Boom.
All right.
All right. Oh no.
I'm breaking stuff.
It's all right. It happens. It happens. Boom. Boom. How are you doing?
Doing good.
I have missed you. Let's make sure that is all right. Here we go. I think that's gonna be good.
Yeah.
All right.
I agree.
Awesome. I have missed you. We haven't got to do this together where we go back and forth.
I know, it's been a few weeks.
It has. You've been just having fun, hanging out, doing the stuff. Oh.
We have both been going to our respective game conventions and
Yes.
having a good time.
Rocking.
And, I was at Gen Con a couple weeks ago, and I saw on 2 separate occasions people wearing gigantic shirts.
Nailed
And I
it.
was- yeah.
Oh, so good. So
And
good.
I practically, tackled them and like, where'd you get that shirt? And they wanted it PAX, or they went through a demo at either PAX Prime or PAX South, where things too. But the odds of those shirts appearing out in the wild are still fairly low. So when I saw them, it was
true.
It was
It's
super
true.
exciting.
Oh, it's so good. So good. Yeah, so let's talk first. Let's do a quick, brief summary of the lore in our game.
Okay.
I kind of talked a little bit about how nothing is for sure. It's always just something having an opinion about somebody else. When an event happens in history, there's always different viewpoints from it. So let's kind of talk about a little bit about a brief, just kind of a synopsis about it, a little bit about just in general.
Sure. That is our approach to lore, is that we treat our lore and our world building as really a process of historical discovery. That when, rather than just providing an encyclopedia style entry, we want to show the histories that led to this encyclopedia.
Yeah.
Because our fictional histories in the world of Gigantic are very much written by the victors and by the losers in some more sort of subtle ways.
Yeah.
And likewise, when we talk about the natural world part of the world building, that is an effort in fictional biology and fictional botany.
Indeed.
And
by the way, guys, thank you so much for the Reddit questions. You and I are having
Yes.
such good. We have a lot of great Reddit questions that a little bit about Knossos as well. So good. It's good. It's awesome. Absolutely fantastic.
So that's our overall approach, and it's very hero driven because you are the hero, and as you're engaged in the core gameplay. So most of what we have dealt with, it comes from the perspective of the heroes, or is other people looking in on the heroes of the game.
Gotcha. Well, that being said, we have a little bit of lore scrolls. You have to go to the deepest, darkest dungeon at Motiga and yank these scrolls out. It's funny because we actually have hopefully a meeting on the books for next week where we kind of want to show more visual representation of what we're talking about. So we appreciate chat for being kind of patient with us as we kind of evolve this over time, because we do kind of want to flush this out. And so I'm super excited because everybody seems to be on board with it. But until then, let's talk about those lore scrolls.
Well, I went into a different part of the lore catacombs this morning to get these.
The different part, the scary part.
Yeah, well, that's the scarier part, because these documents are not from the 5 houses this time. I went into it's a long tunnel that goes up into the Imperial Library, so I've captured some documents from another source.
Okay,
to share
nice.
this time.
Awesome.
And they all relate to Knossos in general and his people in the broader sense.
Nice.
So let's see. The first one we have is an excerpt from a book called On the Origin of Guardians by Therak the Younger.
The Younger.
Historical clashes with these immense creatures aren't limited to civilized lands. Far to the east, the wandering tribes of the vast plains tell of giant creatures that rampage across the landscape, disrupting the tribes' migrations. Many tribes would follow in the wake of these monsters, scavenging what they could from whatever the creature left behind. It's an effective strategy in the forbidding wasteland. But it was a strategy not without risk. Approach the monster too closely, and the tribe itself would become food for future scavengers. That's the reality. The folklore of the wandering tribes is entirely different, writes Theric the Younger. Many tales speak of particularly heroic tribes, or even legendary individual hunters who would try to take down these massive creatures. A typical story involves a hunt that lasts for many weeks and a titanic final battle. As with all fictional folklore, the ending is either suitably heroic or tragic, depending on the style of the storyteller.
Nice. One thing I really do love about Lord Knossos is kind of just the whole flavor of the character. It borrows, I feel, very heavily from Native American traditions. And
It is.
It definitely has almost that same feeling, that same essence to it.
It does. There's a lot of the Great Plains in North America there, and then there's also, as we'll see in a couple of these, there's some Genghis Khan in there, and some Tamerlane, and some Asia Minor stuff too. You know, if there's a big, vast swath of land, there's a little bit of it probably fed up into Knossos.
Nice. All right, what do you got for us next, bud?
All right, the second one is kind of an unusual one. It's an excerpt marked "Final Essay: Introduction to Historical Warfare" by Darian and Triga. In conclusion, the wandering tribes are unlikely to ever pose a threat to the settled lands of the Empire. Uniting the tribes took immense effort from a singular historical figure, Honorath the White. After his death, his children quarreled among themselves rather than continue their father's conquests. Now that his grandchildren are of age, there are several dozen who can claim Honorath's lineage, including some who travel within our borders and have clearly left their tribes behind. Then there's a note at the bottom that says, Darian, good scholarship, but there's entirely too much speculation here. You point out yourself that Honorath's travels as a youth gave him sophistication unlike his peers. If his grandchildren are among us, how do we know there isn't a future conqueror among them? B-.
B-, not even an A. That's cool. That again, that's really cool how one of those that document is just graded.
Well, you know, I just find them.
All right, what do you got for us next, bud?
Then the third one is more unusual still. It says, menu plan, visiting emissaries from the wandering tribes. 20 racks of ribs, 16 pounds roasted vegetables, 8 casks of ale, 4 pitchers sweet cream, 9 bottles wine, 7 slow roasted swine whole, 10 pounds sweet root pudding, a dozen loaves of bread, 10 pounds cut fruit, preferably orchard fruit, not garden fruit, 12 game birds plucked and roasted whole, all the cheese we have.
All the cheese we have.
Then there are 2 notes at the bottom.
Yeah.
One says, that seems like a lot for a banquet this size. And then another note in different handwriting says, for the banquet? No, Paolo. That's per table.
Nice. Little insight on what it takes to feed a horde of minotaurs. Nice, absolutely fantastic. All right. Well, there you have it, guys. A little bit of in-depth in the world of Gigantic and the lore surrounding Lord Knossos. We did have some amazing questions.
Yes.
And, you talked a little bit about lineage, and so the first question we're going to throw at you. Have the Wandering Tribes ever been affiliated to a house?
Not really. They exist outside the house structure and outside the empire structure. They, most people in the empire see them as far off barbarians, and they just, they're so far out on the frontier that, the world of Gigantic is gigantic, and most citizens of the empire just don't have any sense that they're out there.
Gotcha. Good question. Which house does Lord Knossos belong to? Is it the same as Charnock?
No, and there's an important distinction there, that none of the heroes are directly affiliated with houses. Some of them used to be, some of them might be again, and when you play the game, you may affiliate your hero with a house. But the heroes are free agents one way or another. And in Lord Knossos' case, he is, he comes from outside the empire, and he is visiting the empire, and he is engaging in the battles that you play when you play Gigantic.
Yeah.
And but as sort of a visiting diplomat, if you will.
Gotcha. Awesome. Third question: why does he have a bell around his neck? Which is cool because somebody noticed actually on the Reddit as well that our website has a lot of flavor text, and it talked a little bit about that. Maybe we can go a little bit more in depth.
Yeah, the tribes are the wandering tribes are, like you would imagine, mostly nomadic.
Yeah.
But they do have certain patterns, seasonal patterns, that they'll follow as they wander around the vast plains. And one of the things they do for their leaders is they will try to bury their leaders in huge barrow mounds, kind of. I think of them like the Cahokia Mounds in southern Illinois. They'll bury their venerated ancestors in one place and so sometimes that means they'll have to carry the body around for a while. And one of the sort of most prestigious things you can get as a young warrior is to be chosen to guard the barrows, the big burial mounds, after the rest of the tribe moves on.
Okay.
And so you spend a season doing something that's very foreign to you. You know, you've spent your whole life
traveling,
and you're expected to spend a whole year in one place. And so Knossos had a chance to do that, and in fact, in his case, he was guarding the burial mound of his grandfather, Anorath the White.
There we go, little connection.
So that bell, the bell is what you would use to let the other guards know if there's some bandits around or some kind of huge monster or something threatening the mounds themselves.
Gotcha.
And so he continually wears that bell as a symbol of not just that he got to do this prestigious thing, but also that he got to guard for a year the tomb of his own grandfather.
That's cool.
Who is the greatest, who's basically the great uniting hero of the Wandering Tribe.
That's awesome. That is awesome. Did Knossos go through any kind of training, specifically with spears or weapons in general?
Yes, the spears is sort of the signature weapon of the Wandering Tribes. And in fact, there is a saying among the Wandering Tribes that if you're as tall as the spear, you're tall enough to hold the spear. And that's how they kind of determine, you're no longer a child, you're now a bull.
Gotcha.
And so in the same sense that I guess every Marine is a rifleman, everyone in the Wandering Tribes is really good with a spear because it's not just an instrument of warfare for them; it's how they feed themselves. They are they're hunter-gatherers with an emphasis on the hunting part.
Gotcha.
And so if you're not good with a spear, you starve.
Nice. Last but not least from our amazing Reddit is also what series of events led to the Wandering Tribes falling from the glory that Knossos wishes to restore? Ooh, this is a good one.
Well, there's a couple of things I want to mention there. First of all, the Wandering Tribes were united under Anorath the White, and were marching toward the Empire closer and closer and closer, and we're starting to chip away at the borders when Anorath died.
Mm-hmm.
And in much the same way as happened when Genghis Khan died, the sons took over, but none of them were Anorath the White.
Yeah, and infighting.
And their infighting occurred. They just had different agendas. It wasn't even so much that they hated themselves; it's just they couldn't agree. They didn't have the singularity of purpose that Anorath the White had. So the sort of conquering horde that was moving closer and closer and closer to the Empire broke up at that point, and now it's fractured even further.
Gotcha.
Knossos is one of maybe 3 or 4 dozen grandchildren of Anorath the White, and so he has that lineage, but he's not the only one that has that lineage. He's not even the oldest one who has that lineage, and he has some ambivalence about his role, whether he's meant to try to be Anorath the White or whether his destiny lies elsewhere. And so one of the things he's doing is I think it started as an effort to understand one's enemy. He's gone into the Empire to understand how the civilized people of the world behave.
Gotcha.
And he's been caught up in all of the battles that involve a game of Gigantic. What that means for him going forward, will he ever come back to the Wandering Tribes and be a new Anorath, or is he his own guy and will do something in the Empire?
Tune in next time on this episode of Gigantic. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for sitting down, talking a little bit about the lore scrolls.
No
Me personally, I absolutely love lore, and don't worry, guys, we are going to get into gameplay. But I appreciate you so much taking time out of your day to talk a little bit about the history, what makes the character, what is his essence, what is his life force, and me personally, I just absolutely love it. And I know a lot of people out there in chat love it too. And Mr.
Always fun to do.
Mr. Squida, thank you very much. I will see you next time.
I want to make the motif Motiga dance one more time.
What?
Oh,
And-
I finally overdid it. The whole time I was talking to you, I
Nice.
realized every time I lean back, the
Yeah.
Motiga moves. Okay.
Nailed it. Awesome, 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 awesome. Thank you so much.
Take care, man.
Boom. All right. Well, there you have it, guys. Mo Squito hanging out with us. For now, we're going to show you the ability section, guys. We have a pre-recorded part, and we're going to show you that. And then we have a special guest. Oh, the special guest himself. I see it right there. So let's play this little part real fast, guys, and then we'll get back into more play styles. Boom. Enjoy it. Lord Knossos is a melee bruiser who excels at getting into combat and powering through the front lines. Through Lord Knossos' passives and upgrades, you can build Knossos to excel at roles such as damage, a viable off-tank, or just an all-around bully. Heh, bully. Up first is Knossos' left mouse button, Skewer. Unlike some other heroes in the game, Knossos' primary damage comes from Skewer. Skewer offers both versatility and damage depending on the route you go. Up first is his left upgrade branch, Sharpened Horns, designed to reward the player for staying on the target by increasing every subsequent hit with more damage, and after 4 hits, increasing your damage by 25%. His right upgrade branch is called Overrun. By combining both Sprint with your first auto attack, you'll break your target's armor while placing a hefty bleed on the target. Great for dealing damage to the frontline tanks like Margrave and Knossos. His next ability is Chuck. Chuck is Lord Knossos' only form of ranged damage, great for finishing off targets or securing kills. When upgrading Chuck, you can venture into the left path, combining Heavy Barrel and Kidney Shot to great effect. Here we see Mo Isol taking 229 damage with a hefty bleed. However, with the upgrade Kidney Shot, you see the same attack do 150 more damage on the target. Not bad for ground Chuck. For the right upgrade path, I choose Taurus and the Shattered Combo path, giving Knossos both a slow and shattering armor on hit. Great for frontline tanks like Margrave or killing other Knossoses on the battlefield. Knossos' Q is called Gore. Designed to initiate fights, Gore can either act as a huge burst damage or CC depending on your upgrade path. Here Knossos is taking the left upgrade path called Goring Up, designed to launch multiple people in a small AoE. The right branching path is all about the ham, or beef. Bulldoze combined with the initial Gore combos into a huge 500 damage ability, designed to finish the fight before it even starts. Here we can see it on the other Knossos, taking a huge bite out of him. Beef. Rounding out his primary kit is his E, Bull Rush. Bull Rush gives a short speed boost with upgrades either granting team-based utility or solo defensive capabilities for Lord Knossos. Knossos' left upgrade path, Raging Bull, combined with Mighty Op, gives allies speed and damage for a set amount of time. Meanwhile, his right side offers defensive upgrades designed to prolong Knossos' ability to stay in a fight, granting both increased health and an on-use interrupt. The defensive side definitely makes Knossos beefier. Last but not least is Lord Knossos' Focus, Labyrinth. Designed to even the playing field against multiple opponents, Labyrinth raises AoE spears and circle around Lord Knossos. Breaking armor, interrupting and bleeding all nearby opponents, this ability will help swing any fight in Lord Knossos' favor. Thanks guys for watching the abilities and playstyle segment. Remember, this is only some of the upgrade choices for Lord Knossos. So let's get back into the action with some live gameplay. Let's see if Mo Isol can carry the game. And boom, there he is, Mo Isol, ladies and gentlemen. Did you guys like it? I saw a little hype going in for that pre-recorded.
I don't know. I saw myself die a bunch of times on the screen.
I know. Somebody said, get good. Get good. Thank you guys very much for looking at that abilities little segment of that. That was pre-recorded. You know, a big shout out to Mo Sounds for helping me do that because super potato. That must have been 100 takes worth, and it was not good. Not good at all. Isol, you're here finally. Who are you? I am Bull. I am Bull. That has been a joke. Right. You know what? This little Motiga, you know, he's had a rough stream. He's had a very rough stream.
He's been falling over for everybody else too, because I keep pulling my cord here and making him fall.
Well, okay.
It's pretty fun. So,
Isol, you're here. You're finally here. Let's talk a little bit about who you are and what you do for the company.
So I am a player relations specialist. My main focus is actually on our core community and competitive community. So I pretty much deal with those guys, keep them running, keep games going, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it. No, that's it.
That's it.
And then fixing everything else.
And then fixing everything that breaks.
And helping the
doing
cog.
a lot of that.
Indeed. It's funny too because we both come from the community.
Yes.
Yes. And you know, we talked a little bit about PAX South. I think it was. We got to sit down and hang out. Or was it PAX East? I think it was PAX East.
I think it was South when we first met.
Okay. Yeah. And it was actually a fantastic time. I got to meet you. And next thing you know, we're best friends. We're actually roommates. And you hate me being a roommate.
That's terrible.
It's kind of the worst thing ever. I think my.
But actually, you know, this is the first time I've actually sat down and talked to you since you've been back from Germany.
That's true.
This is it. This is the first time.
How you doing, bud?
Yeah, I'm doing good. How about you? Did you have fun in Germany? I mean,
Yeah.
'cause honestly, I have no idea.
Yeah, it was a really good time. It was. I don't know if you watched the stream earlier, but we did a little
I
bit of
didn't. I was waiting in the green room, which is actually the hallway.
Yes.
But, you know, it's pretty good.
Indeed. True story. The cheese wrapper in my pocket destroyed our washing machine.
Yes.
Dawn didn't talk to me for like a week.
And whispered.
Yeah.
Oh,
Every time the
It
washing.
did lots of crazy stuff for a while. It was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
All right. Awesome. But before we get into gameplay, I kind of want to talk about, because you play a lot of Knossos and I play a lot of Knossos. Let's talk about what counters him, what his little play styles, and what he brings to the table, and how do you fight that? Fight with it and against it.
I like Knossos because he can actually do a lot. Like, he can fill a bunch of different roles depending on how you build him. So there's nothing that I'd say is a really hard counter to him.
Yeah.
There's things that hurt him, but he can usually pack quite a punch when he needs to.
Yeah, it's true. One thing I think really does well against him is the on-use armor breaking. So like Sven
Yes.
is really good against him. Very, very good against him. Any character really that has that armor break on him is going to be really just, kind of excel at going against a Knossos. And
sure.
team coordination, using those armor breaks on a Knossos, because he's not as tanky as Margrave. He
Right,
really
no,
is.
he's not. He's actually, he's more of a bruiser. So he's going to get in there. He can get in the front lines a little bit, but he's going to die pretty quick. And I'm sure I'm going to do a lot of dying because
Once or
that's
twice.
how I like to play Knossos. So.
I am cool. All right, guys,
I'll give you guys a warning right now. I like to die a lot on Knossos
But you make it
because
look
it's
good.
so much fun.
You make it look
Like
good,
he's probably one of the most fun heroes for getting in there, getting right in the middle of the action, and just be like, "Yep, I'm gonna make this happen no matter what happens." So, just running in and going for it.
Nice. We're gonna let all the other Motikans kind of queue up right now, get into the game. We have a scene that we actually can't show people because I can't confirm there was skins in the last round played. So don't touch anything, and hopefully the skins won't trigger. So crossing my fingers here. So we're gonna let them queue up a little bit, guys. We do appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with us on stream. We are gonna get into gameplay now. Don's gonna play a game. I'm gonna play a game. Maybe we'll play another game. Play little games here, and then you guys will hopefully pick out your favorite winners. It'll be fun. Be a fun time. We have PAX Prime. We have PAX Prime.
Super soon. We got
NDA
TBT starting.
Yeah, we have the NDA dropping. We have the beta, whatever that is, the beta starting. This month has been absolutely crazy.
This month is going to continue to be crazy.
Absolutely
So,
crazy. I'm
No,
super excited.
It's been super exciting. I mean, we've got so much going on right now, just
Indeed.
between all those things you mentioned, plus just coming back from Gamescom, plus all of that is just it's going to be amazing. We're actually starting our Xbox beta also at the same time, so I mean that's like a whole new world for us right there. As soon as we get that out,
A fantastic point of view.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
It is.
A lot of fun.
All right, here we go. I will switch it on over to here. I'm gonna need you to do me one favor though. If I can alt tab this over here. Here we go. Let's get into gameplay. I'm gonna need you to turn up the turn up for what though? Actually, I'm gonna kill this.
How about you break it?
I'm gonna break it over and over
'Cause
again.
apparently-
It's just how it goes. Game capture. There we go. I'm gonna need you not to break on me.
My game looks way better than what yours does right there.
Yeah, it does.
What you guys are seeing, not nearly as cool as what I'm seeing.
Gameplay, I'm gonna need you to have to play. I'm just gameplay. I need you
Hey,
to
we
play.
got a follower though.
We do have a follower.
He likes our games. Look at that.
Keeters, that way to go. All for the gameplay, and then that's what happens. So while we figure out exactly what's going on, and then I can just see Grifter down below. What's happening? Oh, there we go. Hold on. Let me see it one time.
But make sure the gameplay is there.
Yeah, and then let's turn up the volume just a little bit. Turn up the in-game audio to 30%. Audio options, master volume to 30%.
How about 32?
Why do you gotta make things so difficult? Okay, 32%. I'll take it. There we go.
32 is way better.
Okay,
All right.
awesome. All right, guys, I am going to take questions from the chat, answer all your questions while the man himself plays the game. So, guys, let me know if you have any questions. I'll be free to answer them right now. Here we go. Chili Starcraft, thanks very much for the follow, my friend. Questions. I've been looking forward to this game for quite some time. Keeters? Hey, man. Me too.
So usually I like those dumb stuff.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
just
straight
that's
in
the
here
whole
and-
entire team. That's the literally the, okay, you know what? I'm gonna go back to answer your questions. Alright, is he gonna get out? He is gonna get out. Just open the beta for all here in stream. Waiting time kills me. Oh, Druigan Gaming. Soon, my friend. Soon. Is Don the best Knossos in the game? I'm the best Knossos.
Yeah, right.
Are there already skins planned? Yes.
I'm a terrible Knossos, by the way.
Sargo, yes, there are skins.
I just like doing stupid.
There are skins planned. We actually put it on Twitter itself. We actually showed off the Sunbird Taito and the Polar Taito skin. Absolutely fantastic. when we see the robot guy, HK. Oh, HK's been getting a little love, guys. Do remember that all the abilities and the game is in alpha right now, so everything's changing. We don't really show off characters soon that are going through a lot of changes. Spoiler. So that being
Saw
said,
that. Spear to the face.
I liked it. I liked it. It was very good. So
One Nanoman's not on Margaret.
it's crazy. So the heroes that we do are kind of relative on what their how many changes. Will they, if somebody is an alpha, will they automatically be invited to Xbox Beta? Yes. Yes. One account. Yeah, when you get a chance, let's knock down the game volume. Yeah.
33 is not good, huh? Probably get out of here.
Yeah. Apart from stealing power from the Guardians and killing some of the creatures, the way to slow the power.
That's got to be Evan.
No,
it's Grifter.
Go ahead and knock it down to 25%, bud. Audio options. There we go.
I will resurrect.
Yeah.
Look at that. Precise that time.
Oh, did it save? Hopefully it saved the settings. Yeah, probably saved the settings. All right, guys. Overpowering your force. You know, it's funny. I did sound tests, and I knew this was gonna happen. Like everybody's like, nope, it sounds super legit, and then that happens. Dragon Ball, Poland. Thank you very much for the follow.
My rival is rampaging.
The dives, such.
All right, so they got the rampage there.
Nice. All right, guys, I should be a little bit better. How much health does your? Ooh, that's a good question. I can't see. Hey, go ahead and put that question again. I kind of missed it. Any news on custom lobbies? Frusta, those are super important, and we are actively working on those. We know how important it is from a gameplay perspective. Lobbies are, and we're definitely working on those actively. Xbox One beta starts August 28th. King Cobra, I recognize your name, actually. Will the beta be Xbox One and Windows 10, or just both, Jacob? I told you. How about leveling up, explaining what you do? Knossos does have one ability point, right? Indeed. So the enemy team did get the full power, and so the enemy Naga is rampaging across the map. It's going to be up to Knossos really to kind of so Knossos is really defending the wound right now. Yeah. So you actually have 1 kill, not bad, and 2 assists. I can dig it. Yeah. How much health do heroes typically have? We can see the damage numbers, but I don't know how much that is relative to max HP. It really depends on the hero itself. Knossos has a little bit higher health pool, but like a Trip or a Taito has a little bit lower. I don't know the numbers off the top of my head.
I want to say Knossos is right around like 2,800 or something.
Yeah, 2,800, good.
I have survived.
Somewhere around there.
There it is. Mini Thor skin confirmed? Yes. Messiah for hire, thank you very much. Can you change the middle health? I will say this, Storby. UI is one of those things that are definitely in flux right now. I got to see some of the UI changes, and they're absolutely fantastic. Those are something that kind of has been staple for a long time, UI. So definitely be on the lookout for UI changes, because they are in the works. Giving away alpha access, that'll always be soon. Very, very soon, my friend. That kind of comes with the advent of skins in the beta. So, yep. Apart from scaling power, is there a way to slow the power intake from the enemy Guardian? Killing the enemy players, that'll stop the enemy power gain. Really controlling the battlefield, controlling the points of the map. Yeah, that's the best way I can kind of.
Use your focus to upgrade.
There we go. Will everyone signed up for the beta get in? We are actively increasing the waves that come into the beta itself. So keep holding out, and I'm sure you'll get into there soon, my friend. Welcome to the community. Lord Thor. So, Baseboon, why Windows 10 only? So, the main reason I gotta say is because the crossplay between Xbox One and Windows 10, that really allows the infrastructures to play nice with each other, and it's definitely something that it's going to be completely opt-in. Ooh, nice! Get him! So, it's going to be completely opt-in. Me, personally, I love playing on the couch and playing the Xbox, and having, you know, my lady playing on the Xbox and me on PC, that's going to be definitely a fun thing to have, but completely opt-in. It's really about expanding the community and getting to play with a bunch of different communities, and that's really exciting. How do you intend to implement spectator mode? Hide on Kush, great question. Oh, is he out? Wow, that pop from the heel got you, man. So that's actually a really great question. We are actively working on the spectator mode right now. You know, people like Emo Huggles working at the studio who have a really good mind for competitive play. And then, of course, Vinny, you know, the lead designer on StarCraft. There's definitely a lot of emphasis on, you know, competitive play, and the spectator mode goes completely into that. So we're definitely working hard on that. Go easy on it, Brandon. Are the creatures going to get skins? That's a great question. That's a great question. It's great. Who is the best on the dev team? Ultra Beast?
String its heart to power.
Me. I'm the best. No, I'm kidding. It's right now. It's a tie between Ultra Beast and Don, because he's right next to me. Questions: are the creatures that you spawn always the same, or do they change depending on the map? Mickey D5515. Think of the points on the map like Vista, Intake, Reactor. Those are modular points. You can put creatures on the map depending on what you really want on your battlefield. So let's say you are in character selection, you don't have a healer on your team. Well, you can make that conscious decision of really putting a bloomer down on the field to give you those extra heals. Likewise, if you need a little more damage when it's a team fight, go ahead and summon a Drake. So they're very, very modular, and you get to make that decision on the map. Unlike a traditional tower, where it's very just defensive.
Everybody keeps feeding Grifter. He's got like
Grifter.
focus like crazy.
Come on, Grifter.
Focus like crazy.
Vista. That was Mateo. Great guy. His mini Thor skin confirmed. I want to be a thing. You can send money at thor@paypal.com. EQ Fox, good to see you, my friend. Are you going to add new Guardians? Well, we did confirm there's 5. You could possibly make a good argument for there going to be more Guardians. Yes, there's going to be more Guardians.
Kind of tied together.
Yeah, it's
a little bit.
A little bit. Yeah. Oh man, need some conceptual ideas, and I'm excited for new Guardians as well. Any plans for a ranked mode? Yes, Patty Mac. Kind of going back into how competitive our game is, we're definitely offering a ranked mode.
Sneak up here.
Get him right there, ladies and gentlemen. There goes a Mozo. Uses his door to get out of there. Off like a Mozo. I wasn't gonna say that. Off somewhere. Oh, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be a good focus opportunity right there. Goes on to. Oh, is that F? That. Oh, there we go. Right there. Nice. But yes, yes, more Guardians. Back to it. So yeah, sure. The F is your focus. Kind of think of it as a charge bar, doing damage, getting kills, dying. Those are all going to be ways that you charge up your focus. And then once you've gotten a charge of it, you can use that focus, but you can also upgrade your creatures into adults. So think of it kind of like a Musu mode almost, or a special ability. But instead of being on a cooldown, you charge it up. Bukimato, good to see you, my friend. Good to see you, bud.
Three in their backfield. This is a dumb idea.
Ranked mode like League of Legends or Crusta, especially being an alpha. You know, those are kind of conversations we're having with our alpha community. You know, what plays well. And a lot of companies have done different things in ranked mode. So we're kind of in that conceptual process of making that. All random heroes game mode. Maybe it works. Maybe worse. That could be fun. Will it be an esport event too? So we've been very, very, very. Oh man.
I didn't even see the creature
Oh,
because it was
man.
still summoning.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I thought I was gonna hit him in the face, and then there was a creature right there.
Yeah.
Oops.
Is focus charged up with damage? Yes. Focus can be charged with damage, dying, killing. So those are the kind of 3 ways to gather focus. So one thing, Young Beck, good to see you, my friend. So one thing I do want to say a little bit about esports. Mo Huggles, who was on here earlier, she's kind of ahead of that. We don't want to force esports onto our community. When we think the community is right, when they want it, we're going to be there every step of the way to kind of support the game in that. We're not arrogant enough to just throw a bunch of money at the esports scene and be like, hey, this is esports, get used to it. Like, that's not us as a company. We really want to take the ground of the supports and kind of help them out from the very beginning. You know, being in game design and being in a game environment is really fun, and helping people who are good at hosting tournaments, supporting it with like giveaways, prizes, or just being there in general with no brackets. Like, that's ways we can help out our community, and so it's gonna be a thing that evolves over time. Word, I agree. Are there Easter eggs in the game? Yes. There are Easter eggs in the game. Is there a way to heal creatures with buffers? Yes, Strider. A lot of our heroes, like Dasi or Sven, does have heals. And healing the creatures, obviously, in a big team fight around him, this is going to be huge. Absolutely huge. I've seen a really good Sven. Finny plays a lot of Sven, and I've seen him have some clutch heals onto the creatures. Absolutely amazing. Yes, plants and popcorn need more heroes. Yep, more heroes. Oh man, my favorite hero is not even in the game. And I don't even care if I say that out loud. I am super excited for that hero.
I'd ask what it is, but I can't do that.
Yeah, I know.
I can't even put that out there.
Indeed. I am so excited for that hero. You know, Knossos actually got knocked off for my favorite hero for that one. Pickle Crew, good to see you, my friend. Will this be the only map? Actually, Monroe, we actually have this forge as well. But, you know, since we've hired MOK and who used to be the lead legend designer for Pirate, she's been taking her own staff at the levels, and she's been really kind of, we worked at tutorial. Oh, I got to play tutorial the other day, guys. So good. But we've been kind of going back to this forge, working on it, polishing it up. That is our other map, and if you guys have seen that before on a prior stream, like at a PAX South, so you guys will be able to see that. And then we are actually working on a new secret map. Oh, it's going to be ready soon. I'm excited. Happy Seal Clap. Thor is a hero. I wish.
Use clap.
Yes, it's the Happy Seal Clap. You don't know what this is? No? Okay, whatever.
ridiculous.
My mom taught
You
me that,
should
all right?
not do
I probably don't. You're right. That's not going to be the worst thing that I do on stream, okay?
No, I totally believe you.
Who is next week's Clash Course? That's a good question. I think I have it in my head, but I'm not quite ready to announce it yet. Who is the best Mozo player? I would say Ali or Grifter. It would have to be a tie. Johan's actually really good at Mozo as well. Potato seal clap. You can't compete. Oh man. Yeah. But is there gonna be a tutorial? Because honestly, it was pretty confusing. So yeah, hey, BBQ 1040. Yes, we are actually actively working on a tutorial. I've actually got to play it. Absolutely fantastic.
Coming along is really nice.
Huge shout out to everybody at the office. You know, guys, it's so empowering to get to see our office like working on tutorial because it's like a combination of so many efforts at the studio. There's Mo Lexercise who did the VO, and absolutely fantastic. She's an artist, but then she went into the VO. Fantastic. We have Mo Kate working on the level actually design itself, and then we have people like Lindsay. We have people like Ultra Beast working on the environment, and then it's a combination of so many different venues at our studio, and getting to see it come together. Look forward to it, guys, because it's absolutely freaking amazing. Absolutely amazing. Indeed, Marauder. Best trip player? I'd say either Snowman or Ultra Beast, and I can really put up a good fight as well. But
yeah, you guys are all really good. You've got quite a few good trip players.
Indeed. Can you create and if not, Big Sinka, definitely. Custom lobbies are super important for a competitive game in general. Whether it's hosting tournaments, hosting streamer lobbies, hosting everything. So that's definitely on the books. Definitely.
I am in position. Come with me.
Dude, hi, Kaneko. Of course, bud. Of course. Love you too, man. Best tip for aspiring game designers. Get connected. I would have to say get connected. Don't be afraid to go for a QA internship. You get to learn so much just by being design in general, being a QA intern, and that's one of the fastest ways to get game design. But just hang out with streams like this, get to know a little bit about game design. We do go into it, and don't be afraid to take a risk. If you like League of Legends, write League of Legends. Go, hey, you got anything for me? Or don't be afraid to take a risk. Get into it. Do what you love. Passion. And people that embrace that get to go into the game industry.
Just focus me on my way by.
Rude.
Rude. What's up with that?
Feeling our lost.
Go Gigantic Strider. So I kind of see what you mean right there. A place where you can maybe record video, test out your hero, and kind of play with that hero in a zone where you don't have to worry about dying or a tutorial and stuff like that. That's definitely great feedback and something we have thought about conceptually. Dorby, I don't think so, buddy. I don't think Linux pan is even remotely talked about. That's okay. All right. That's all right. You're not doing bad.
Nah. Pretty good.
Yeah.
I will resurrect.
Where do I need to be healed by a bloomer? Great question. You'll see little puddles on the ground. Actually, so much Monsters Zoom chat a little earlier. Mo Joe. Actually, Purple Drank. Sorry, his name is Purple Drank. I should call him Mo Joe. We call bloomers puddles because he puts these little puddles on the ground. If you can see him anytime soon, you can kind of look out to me. But if there's little puddles on the ground, that'll give you those heals that you need.
My rivals rampage.
How many different types of creatures are planned for the release? So far, we've revealed bloomers, drakes, cyclopses, Antigas, and there's something that's an alpha that we can't talk about. And there's more to come, obviously. How important is upgrading subs? Astronomically more important. Not only do they give you a passive power increase, so whenever you have a creature on the map, their passive is going to be increased for Guardian's power. And upgraded adult creatures and give you that more passive power, but they're huge for team fights. Absolutely huge for team fights. They're exponentially more powerful, whether it's a Drake, Bloomer, Cyclops. They're just tougher, stronger, faster, harder, better. Dude. When does the ND allow you to talk about others? Get Coops this month. Soon. We don't have that much more this month. It's getting to the point where there's not much more. Yeah,
things are gonna get exciting.
Exactly.
Really
I
exciting.
promise
Really
you,
soon.
in 2 weeks, we're probably gonna be able to talk about it without an NDA because I don't even know what day it is. It's 13. Yeah, we have some good time coming. Can you see the tab UI? See what enemies have been upgrading? Savvy Sword. That's actually good feedback. We've been having discussion at the studio itself. What's the way we can tell what our enemies are upgrading? It's definitely an ongoing discussion. How to make that visually that people can see on a dime.
It is time to strike down.
Yes, get Coops. Who is the best at Griselma? Devin, maybe? Caddy Lee? I would have to say Devin.
Yeah, Devin's pretty ridiculous.
Insidious Tone, good to see you, hun. Oh, so will the on Twitch? So Dorby, I'm actually with some other things that I want to talk about, but soon. We definitely going to support streamers in general. You know, coming from a streamer background myself, I understand how important streamers are in general for the game industry, and we're going to 100% support you guys because that's just a lot of people kind of get into the game industry like me. So really excited to talk a little bit more about that very soon. Oh my gosh. Is the is the NDA ending on? No, it's ending this month. That's all I can say about that. It's going to be ending this month. There's not that many.
We'll have an announcement for that.
Exactly. There's not that many days in in August left. There is a tutorial mode, Chris. But as far as bots, you know, that's something again we're kind of taking one step at a time, making sure it comes out smooth. So Oot says, I'm Brazilian, and I'm worried about pain. You know, we've just added a bunch of languages into our game. There's German, French, Spanish, and I want to say English. So one of those...
Maybe English?
Maybe English.
Do we have English in our game?
I hope so.
Is that one of our languages?
I feel like it is. 100% surety.
What else would it have been?
I don't know. Mongolian? I don't know. Is Mongolian? I don't think so.
I will resurrect.
Beef.
It's beef.
Because I am full.
You know, it's definitely something real. Well, you know, I love my South American players, and like I have a lot of friends in Brazil actually on that topic, and we're definitely going to be adding more and more servers around the world. We're not going to fault anybody. Like, let's say you live in Africa and you want to queue up and stuff like that. We're never going to be like, oh, you can't queue. But unfortunately, those thing issues will arise. So we're going to be adding. We're going to be adding. We're going to look out for that.
Double with the dodge. By the way, Bull is the only hero that actually does a melee attack as he dodges and does damage.
Indeed.
Little known fact.
Little known fact, if you dodge with Knossos, you'll actually do damage. I didn't know that. I felt so bad. As far as detailed stats, like once the game ends, we'll be able to see air damage, total damage taken. Frusta, I think as the game evolves, we'll be able to kind of work on the kind of UI effects of it. That's definitely important. Getting to have that information fed to the player and be like, hey, why did I die? Or hey, what hit me the hardest? That's very, 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 very valuable. I will say a lot of our development time is we're making the game smooth and getting it ready for you guys, but that's definitely not the focus. Ooh, Patty Mac, great freaking question. Oh, such a good question. So, one thing I love about our game is that it takes all the genres. Instead of matching archetypes for a game like a MOBA, we kind of do archetypes based on the genres out there. So let's say if you like a shooter character, Roland's going to be right up your alley. If you like a sniper, like let's say you play a lot of CSGO, Imani is going to be right up your alley. And that's one thing I absolutely love about our game is because people come from all different genres, and that's so I love that. And then they get to play this game, and you know maybe one character is not really for you, but the fact is like there's going to be a character and for you that plays those different genres.
Double focus.
Double focus, just for you.
Yep, double focus.
This is actually a close game.
We almost had him. It is actually pretty close. This is going to be a ridiculous defense right now. We definitely have to pull something off.
Dorby says, one feature I always thought was interesting is fan-made skins. That's definitely a conversation to have with the development team. You know, we are independent. Just because we have a partnership with flying creatures, just because we have a partnership with Microsoft doesn't mean we're default to them. But I will say it's a good conversation to have, but no plans as it stands right now. Are you going to give skins to people who follow on social media, like how Smite did? I think Smite does a lot of great things, especially with
Oh man. Oh, we got it. Well, that defense there.
Oh, that defense
It's
though.
good.
Squeaking it out.
Barely.
I believe. This
And
could be the game.
We've got the power right there, so we need to get this and take that out.
Yeah, this is actually a really close game.
Where are you going? Come on, guys. Not being in comms is pretty difficult.
Oh, it's gonna be close. Uh-oh. I don't know if you guys need to push this. You guys are gonna probably get the passive power. Oh, good spear throw, by the way. Nice. Looks like Don C does have a slight power increase, so it looks like they're gonna be able to power up the Guardian and retaliate for this. You guys should just go all in.
We need to. I hope my team's on board with this, because this has to happen.
I hope so.
Because this is going to be pretty close.
Hey, they're playing pretty up though.
I mean, we barely have any help there. I mean, we barely scraped that one by.
Indeed. Hopefully Imani can take a shot.
So, yeah.
Fry Bat is definitely a
All these
conversation
guys
to
look like
have.
they're in pretty bad spots right now.
definitely a competition out of as far as hotkeys go. And it's one thing that I think is in the design process when you do understand how valuable that is. Ooh, don't forget your focus. Uh-oh, is this it? Is this a game arena? What? Am I in trouble? Okay.
Yes.
I'm in trouble. I said beholden to
You are.
Microsoft. I'm in trouble. Oh my gosh.
So there, we won it.
All right, congratulations. Good game. Good game, my friend. Good game. Ronell just scared the crap out of me. I feel like
Oh, you're in trouble.
I'm in trouble. Ah, nice. All right.
So 10 and 7, not terrible.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Was Microsoft up here?
Was that? Oh, he
Nice.
came up here just for you.
Uh-oh. Oh,
I
I'm in
think you're in trouble.
That's okay. Fight me IRL. He comes back in. All right, nice. Well,
I don't know.
that's only one game. That's only one
It's
game.
only one game.
That's
Yeah,
only-
yeah, it was a good game.
Indeed.
Actually, it was
Great game.
really close there at the end. Had that
Nailed it.
defense.
I liked it.
So
Yeah, pretty
No
you're pretty
complaints
beefy. All right, we're gonna get everybody to queue up one more time, guys, or maybe twice more. We'll see. I'm gonna take the reins now, and you're gonna answer people from chat. So let me go ahead and grab this from you guys. 1 second. Boom. Let me throw this onto my screen.
oh man,
Uh-oh.
all the way over there.
Oh, here we go. Look at this, doing this in real
Wow,
life.
I can see
Boom.
myself over here now too.
Nice.
Bonus.
Nice. Look at that. All right, guys. We're gonna queue up one more time. Oh, there we go. Jump into that. Here we go. Now I'm gonna show you how I got famous for the Knossos. You know, a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Get jokes.
The word on the street that I was a pretty mean bull. I was pretty mean bull. So hopefully I still got it. We'll see though. We'll see.
We'll see.
Let's see. I'll queue up and hopefully with some shindigs going. All right. Look at them. They're calling out voice chat. We don't have voice chat. You guys don't get voice chat either. What are you guys doing? All right. Here we go. There's 9 in queue. Guys, I do want to say a
9 in
big
queue.
thank you for everybody coming out and hanging out with us on stream. We really do appreciate it. It's been a crazy time over the last couple weeks, and of course, going into closed beta, it's gonna be even crazier time. We're super excited for everybody hanging out with us today. Keep in mind, Clash Course is usually on Tuesday, 1 to 3. So hopefully next week we're gonna have another great episode. So yeah, let's do it. Let's knock it out. All right, don't touch anything, because that's the danger. That's the dangerous screen right there, my friend.
That's the dangerous one.
Yeah, that is the dangerous screen. All right.
I just let it time out before, so we didn't have to deal with the dangerous.
Nice.
Well, that means you got 80 seconds.
Yeah. I know. Ice Lord, good to see you too, my friend. Good to see you too. It's so good to see somebody familiar faces hanging out in chat. How much damage do Guardians deal? That's kind of a variable. Especially
Yeah, they do. Actually, the way it works is each Guardian, when they attack, they've got the opposing team has shield. So it's actually, if you look at the bar on the top, they'll have a blue bar. That's actually their shield. The higher that is, the less damage your Guardian will actually do when it goes for its attack. So that kind of determines how much damage it actually does.
Nice. And again, guys, when you get your hands on the tutorial, you'll be able to see that a little bit, kind of slow it down a pace.
You
and,
have a request for slowing spears.
slowing spears.
Yes.
I like to go like
Nope, too bad.
slowing spears.
Slowing spears.
I got it,
Let's
I got
do
it.
it.
Do
I
it.
mean, so it's a little bit different. It really changes him, changes Knossos up a lot because it changes the way that attack fundamentally works.
Yeah.
So people get used to throwing the spears, and then all of a sudden you change the way the ability works. It's like you learning a new ability. So, but it works good. The slowing spears do work. I use them on occasion. I didn't on that one because there were so many ranged on the other side that I wanted something to poke at them with.
So everybody's leveled up. Here we go. We're gonna switch on over to this one, and then that's not what we want. We want this one. Hopefully we jump into the game. It's all right, guys. It's all right. This is how it happens. It's the black screen of goodness.
Black screen of we're gonna be in game soon.
Yep. So today's been fun. It's Thursday. Can you believe tomorrow's Friday? Then boom, the weekend. Where is this week
It's just
going?
flying by.
I don't even know.
Flying by.
I don't even know.
What, Grifter? What?
I believe.
I am bull.
I am bull.
I am bull.
I am bull.
So yeah, Patty, the Guardians actually do have different abilities. And we're kind of in the process of playing around with some of those right now. Like right now, the Naga spits out poison. And then the Griffin does like these hurricane attacks. Basically, the attacks that they have are definitely different. And they'll have different behaviors and everything like that too.
Yeah.
But we're trying to keep those really balanced out because to be a competitive game, we don't want everything completely different. We don't want one Guardian
MCG is in trouble.
definitely better than the other.
Grifter, get back, Grifter.
Any plans to make the maps modifiable? You actually will notice that the maps actually do change right now as the Guardians do rampages and things like that. So in the canyon, there's there's the spots in the middle of the Missa points where actually the walls kind of fall down, and already map misforged. They open up different passageways throughout the map, so it keeps things interesting.
Oh, let me go. Let me live my life. Let me live my life. Oh, one more. One more. Oh, I gotta go. I gotta go for it. Just let
Do
me,
it,
just let me
because
have it.
Bouncinger has a question for you.
Oh, what's the question? Grifter, don't do it, Grifter.
So how do we support our fans in streaming?
That's a great question. So being a potential streamer, stop shooting me while I kill Grifter. Hold on. So being a, Grifter, stop it. Oh, I'm not gonna answer the question.
Now you got time.
Being a potential,
That's why you died.
Exactly. I gotta make it fair for everybody else. So being a past streamer myself, I understand how much streamers do for the game company in general. You guys are actually the first line defense on a lot of different things. You guys know what's happening in the game. You guys know what's happening in the community. You guys do anything from technical support. Be like, hey, somebody comes into your stream. You know, why isn't this working? Well, I play the game a lot, and I'm a streamer for the company, and I know why it's not working. Well, then there's also, you know, custom games, playing, hanging out with the streamers. You guys just make the community a better place, and we're definitely going to be supporting streamers. We can't get quite into so much detail on how we are going to, but we definitely understand. We definitely understand how much you guys do for a company. All right. Gonna harpoon me a whale. We need a whale. Who is this guy and why is it so deep? It's okay. All right, now I'm in trouble. We're done.
Oh yeah, that's no good.
All right.
Get out of there, quick.
Stop it. Stop it. All right. He was super deep. All right, cool. So, little known fact, summoning this bloomer, when it summons, it's gonna pop and give us a big heal.
Yep, he's gonna do his focus heal as
Here we
soon
go.
as he gets up. You can actually show everybody all the cool stuff over there on the side that you never knew was there.
Oh yeah, so guys, check it out, environmental art. So good. Watch it out. Here it goes. And my health's gonna be, oh, get back into your sounds. Boom, there it goes. And
So it's kind of funny, that
Big
stuff
deal.
was in the game for a really, really long time, all the little art assets and all these little things kind of floating around on the sides. And then Thor comes to me one day, he's like, hey, did you know these were there? And I was like, they've been there for like 6 months now.
listen,
And you finally noticed it.
don't tell me how to live my life. All right, guys, so we're gonna be building the shield a little bit. That blue mark is that shield up there by the UI on the top corner. It says Guardian hit. We're stealing kind of power from it. Griffin kind of hit me. I gotta be careful. Looks like talent. A little bit of damage.
So yeah, Plants and Popcorn, we do have a system where you're going to be leveling up your account. We haven't really released all the details on that progression system yet, but we will be rewarding you for actually playing your account.
Looks like you got one going. Oh, I'm super excited. A lot of.
Me too. Can't wait.
Oh, so
Can't
good.
wait to see it in game and let everybody try it out and everything else. So.
Yeah. Not Griffin, I'm gonna need you to get out of my way.
In-game emotes and taunts.
Got it.
We're actually working on a system that we're going to be showing off hopefully here pretty soon as far as emotes and taunts.
Crunchy frog,
It's mostly communication is what we're working on.
but. Oh, he saved by the. Oh, just shoot it. Oh, I'm not gonna do it. All right. Yeah, really, there's my team. Hopefully, get a kill onto Talon. I can offer emotions. There we go. Good
Your
job.
team just supported you like what right there?
It did,
'Cause You
it did.
probably should have died.
Nah, no.
I think
I was
you
baiting.
were
I was
gonna-
baiting.
No, you were going to.
I was baiting. I was strategically letting Talon kill me. That way, my team would follow up. Oh, speaking of dying, I gotta go help him out.
Shadow, the plan is to have skins. And that's where, yeah, that's your character DLC.
So low. You gotta go for it though. Oh, harpoon me a whale! Hey, Crunchy Frog, stop it. Just die. Nailed it! Oh, Grifter! I like
Yeah,
this.
Firebat, what we do with Clash Course is we actually pick a different hero every week, and we go through and show off those heroes and basically showcase that one hero. So you get to kind of see them. We've done a few in the past, so there should be what? Couple, 3 or 4 other ones. So
Yeah.
you can go through and you can check on our YouTube and things like that.
We have Charnock, Vodin, Ashling, and yeah, so far, this is our 4th one.
Gotcha.
I do appreciate you guys hanging out and hanging out with us today on the Clash Course. I'm just gonna kind of float up a little bit, hang back down. So my team is actually going to Reactor to try to get that wound. I'm really close to focus. So if they all leave off the take, which like they're trying to do right now, they're like, oh, we gotta go defend our Guardian. Well, I might be able to sneak a Guardian, sneak a Bloomer. That's what we like to call it in Australia.
Yeah, your whole team's pushing there. So you
Yeah.
guys all move back there and try and stop you guys from getting that win. It looks like he might have one guy that's going to go after you. Looks like he gave up, so you might get that for free.
I like to
There
say
you
it
go.
with my really bad Australian accent. Right in the bloomer.
Right, LeBloomer.
Right in the bloomer. Nice. Looks like we're going to get the wound. Crikey. I'm a bull. I'm the worst. I am bull. So my team wipes, that's when you can yell at them. Be like, guys, what? No, I'm kidding. They're really close to the wound. I'm not going to go there. I did manage to take down the bloomer. All right, a naga and a tie. That'd be cool. All right.
Looks like your team paid for getting that wound.
Hey,
They
that's,
did wipe your whole team.
that's okay. But we did get the adult. So, and that's gonna be closer in auto. Don't start the Thor rant about DLC. We're not gonna talk about DLC. Oh! Oh, I got the. Oh, wait, no. Oh, it's slow. All right. Oh, let me love you, Huggles. Let me love you.
Oh, come on.
I know.
Oh, you gave
I know.
up? What?
No, I'm still here. It's okay. I got it. I got
There
it.
you go. You
We're
stole
still on
that
point.
Did you get it with the spear?
No, I got it with the. Oh, they gotta do it there. All right, let's go help August. It's all right. Go rant. Oh man, my rants are pretty legendary. Ooh, it sounds ninja. I don't know why. I don't know what's with the Australian accent, guys. I'm gonna run with it. Kind of help out. Oh, he slowed. I got the slow. Oh, he popped focus.
Tell though, I wish there was recording for the shoutcast to the game stuff.
I know. I
wish there was a lot of that because we haven't been able to see a lot from
I know.
Gamescom as
He
far
did
as
such a
videos
good.
and stuff.
He did such
I
a
mean,
good
you were
job.
there. Why didn't you do this?
Watch out! They're running the brackets.
Cell phone videos would work too. Why not?
So, how,
Something.
yeah, I know. How does the Guardian get a shield? So
I did see some of those.
Yeah. So when the Guardian rampages across the map, let's say the enemy Guardian rampages across the map, doing things like getting it killed, striking its heart will generate your shield. That blue bar up there is actually the shield in question.
I will resurrect you.
He's Teldu.
What? Teldo?
Teldu.
Yeah, they did such Fox and Teldo in general just did such a great job. And then our friends over at Azubu actually gave him a chair, one of those gaming chairs.
I saw them. I saw them.
All right.
Those things are pretty sweet.
Yeah, he's doing a good
Pretty
job.
sweet chairs.
Great job. I am super excited. All right, this should be auto wounds because we know
So
that.
see if you can tell him
Oh!
what the wound is
Oh!
and how that
Run! No! I'm trying to save you! Drifter, leave him alone! Leave him alone, Drifter! Oh, he's so slow. Drifter, don't do it.
Oh, come on.
Oh, my
Come
God!
on. Come
Got
on,
him.
there you go.
Got him.
Now you're going to die.
All right, what was the question?
Get out of there.
What was the question?
See if you can explain the wounds.
Yeah, so Guardians have 3 little blips of health called wounds. As you can tell, we actually took 1 wound away from them, so they have killed 2. I'm definitely gonna die here. This is me. This is what I get for explaining something in game. So the first team.
That's why I asked you to do
I
it.
know the first team to actually take 3 wounds from the other Guardian wins the game. The Guardians are pretty much the objective of the map itself. So using your Guardian to kind of power through, charge him up, take those wounds, is really gonna be pivotal to winning that game. So as you can see, we still have a little bit of our 3rd health bar left. And however, they just got a power, and it looks like they're going to be actually put on a rampage. Enemy Guardian is attacking, so it's going to be up to us to actually power up our shield and defend it best as possible.
I must shield myself.
Here we go. Oh my god.
Yeah, so that's our question about creatures. Controlling map, all the points on the map where you can summon creatures, when you summon those, they give you a passive power regen, which actually leads to those rampages. They also give your team buffs, so you can see on the map right now, he's got in the back line, he's got one with a big circle around it, looks like a little eyeball. That actually makes those little red dots show up that are the enemy team. Without that creature, he wouldn't have that, so he wouldn't have that radar effect on the map. The one up there at Vista,
We
on the
need
left
that.
side,
We need that. We need that song. Like, no, Alec, come back.
Oh.
No. Oh, this is what was supposed to happen. This is what. Oh, we needed that at Benny Hills. Oh man, Grifter. Yeah. I still
sure.
we are gonna give out the second T-shirt. I have it right here. I will put it on. No,
Can I enter this drawing?
Can I?
Your fight is not over.
Pretty nice.
I will resurrect
It is.
you.
Pretty dang nice.
Indeed. You're lucky. You're lucky, Ali. A Grifter saved you. All right, here we go. We should be able to defend our.
Survived.
Oh, looks like our Voden needs a little help. All right. So Grifter's at half. We can convert on this. Nah.
So Patty Mag, well, all areas accessible by a single jump. Not necessarily. You'll be able to get everywhere that we want you to go.
We should attack.
But you might have to take a different route.
This is me.
So if you have a movement ability, so if you're using a hero with a special jump or something like that, you can go that way and just have to jump to get up there. If you don't have that, then you will end up having to run around to get there. So it gives mobility. You like to play with mobility.
Oh no!
Give people advantages for having it.
So their creature was down, and I saw one going to Vista, and I really wanted to take that creature force on. Unfortunately, it was really good. And somebody's taking Vista as well. So. Okay, Team Marino. Alright, it's gonna be up to me.
Much power. It's time to attack.
No. Okay, yeah, good. Titus saw it. Oh, we're gonna lose the boomer though.
Yeah, Guacamoto, you can summon whatever creatures you want. You do have limited numbers of each currently, so you can have as many as you want out on the map. You can put bloomers at every single point, or Cerberus at every single point, or dragons at every single point. But you have a limited resource in here of creatures right now, so you can actually run out of those. So everybody can summon like 2 of each.
Get her up.
Oh, there you go.
Up.
You got the immobilized
Up.
spears. That's
And
nice.
there it is, right there.
That was a good go.
Nice. So a lot of
And
people.
you got the spears in, and that's good.
Nice.
So.
A lot of people kind of blow their blink on the first CC, so that's why you gotta space it out. Space it out. All right. Oh, I believe this one too. Oh, that was a lot of damage. Oh, we're gonna just, oh wow, this was between me and the HK. What are you doing?
Yeah, you still got it.
Yeah, that's true. I did.
You did still get him.
That means Zenobia came out of nowhere.
I will destroy you.
Zenobia's pretty mean.
It is. It is.
Zenobia really, really hurts Bull because she takes away a lot of his mobility and everything like that. It's your melee and you have to be right in there. It does hurt.
Indeed. Not doing too bad. I gotta take. I'm 7 and 6. Not the best, but
I think I did better than that.
really. All right.
I think so. Better.
All right. I got it. I gotta put it up.
Over. I will resurrect.
Yeah. Ali plays a mean Mozo too. Very good at escaping. Oh, nice. Sounds takes down the adult creature on intake though. My boy Sounds.
Nice. Nice to finish that off. That'll
Yep.
give you guys a good advantage, especially right now because the power is pretty close, so that might actually give you guys that rampage. Oh, nice.
Everybody's immobilized.
Nice.
Everybody's
Everybody's
slowed.
slowed.
Everybody get down. Nice, 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 nice. Put a little pressure on it. You know, there's. Oh. Up. Up. All right, we're off. Wow, doing a good job. Ooh, it's gonna be close. One more kill for either team. Going to really get the next one. Whoa.
Or if you guys have your Vista upgraded.
Ooh, she can blink into like the next universe. Oh, Mozo.
She likes to get that extra range.
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
blade,
yeah.
For sure.
It's like, oh, I'll see you in the next map. All right, we did get the next push though, so that's really, really good.
Shadow right now, we don't plan on having a lot.
All right, nice. So this is gonna be very close to the this moment. We have 3 adult creatures, so our passive power gain from those creatures can be exponentially higher. As you can see, they're just in the process of getting their second adult creature up.
In Zebasor, right now, we do not have actually a notifier with view bumps. It's something that we want to add back in, but we have not done it yet.
Yes.
It's high on the list, but it's not number 1.
And if you ask
So-
Mateo, he'll swear up and down that it was never a thing. Oh, there's a 2-0.
Oh man, that's a focus.
Oh, wait, I hit
Come
my
on,
focus
come on,
too, though.
come on, come on,
No,
come on,
knock
come
it. I
on,
need you to
come
get out of my
on.
way.
Yes.
There it is. Not even close. So I got the focus
Not
up.
even close.
Not
You're
even close.
You're like, you're not even close.
So, no.
I had like 2 health
Well,
left,
if you guys,
at least that.
if you guys notice, my I have move on with your life, and that actually increases my focus power. So I'm really glad I got that focus upgrade. That actually saved me. You might have saw the little health tick that I got after I used my focus. I'm all about the focuses, baby.
Oh yeah.
All about the
I can't
focus.
believe you haven't upgraded it yet.
What? What are you talking about? Oh yeah. Oh wait, here we're gonna get the bloomer. You gotta say it like you're Australian, like oh that was bad.
You do it all the time.
Gotta get a bloomer, a blooming onion in the clash mode. That's what I'm talking about. And here we go. Boom. Nope.
Firebad, he's an RTS player. What would his hero be?
Ooh.
I'd say probably Griselma.
Yeah. If you like.
Griselma's really tactical. You kind of put the stuff around. You kind of manage your little turrets.
Yeah.
But I would try everything. I wouldn't just stick
Yeah.
with that. I mean, everything can be fun, but that's the most RTS style. It's more about positioning, where you stay, how you defend the area.
Yeah. And
Could've done that a lot.
you know what? Something I also love about our game is, like, say you're an RTS player, that's awesome, and you don't play a lot of MOBAs. There's going to be a hero that gets you into the next, like, genre. Like, say, like, you know, you have a little bit of, hold on. Oh my God, there's
man.
so big focus coming
that
out.
was a good
Oh
focus
my
for
gosh,
them.
we're going to get a grift out. No, he's going to get away, I lied. But that's all right, we'll maybe go into, okay, he wants revenge. Oh, what am I doing? I'm just going to win the game. I ain't got time for that.
Wait a minute.
I ain't got time for
Guardian's
that.
down over here.
Grifter,
What am I
don't do it,
doing?
Grifter! Grifter, don't do it! Oh, they're going to focus me, but that's okay. Oh, hopefully, win the game. Just win the game, team, please.
Cannot hurt.
Nice.
Boom goes the bull. Wait,
You
wait! I need you guys to win the game. All right, there we go. There we go. But what I was saying is, like, there's gonna be like.
I would have loved if you guys didn't win right
I
there.
would have been super sad. What is that award? 4th most damage done to creatures. That is the pity award. Nice.
That's like the, hey, you know what? You didn't really kill that many creatures
Yeah.
either. You just kind of tried,
Yes.
failed a bunch of times.
Indeed.
We
Indeed.
gave you that award.
Good job to everybody on our team. We're gonna get a confirmation back below, and see if we have time for one more game. It's 2:48. I think we have time. I think we have time for another game. Oh, Ali, you did really good at escaping me, though. I will say that.
Yes.
Are you gonna have holiday skins? We're not gonna do anything crazy with our skins, like, I don't know, beach weightlifting Margrave, where he's just like tanned and he has pecs rippling everywhere and a dumbbell in one hand. We're not gonna have that.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep it kind of conceptual to the lore itself. But there are holidays in the gigantic lore, so maybe they can coincide.
It's possible we'll see something.
Yeah.
See something. I don't think right now.
Yes.
That's not high priority.
Indeed.
But
Indeed.
in the future, it could definitely be a thing.
Indeed. Good game, everybody. Great game. We're going to get another confirmation whether you can do one more. I mean, do you guys want to see one more game? We'll see. Hopefully. And I think
don't.
no, never. You got it. I had 8 kills. How many kills you have last time?
I had at least double digits.
Nice. I got to pick it up then. Malcor, he always uses the controller. No, Pizza Tiger. I love I play a lot of Smite.
He
I love
switches.
Smite.
He switches between the controller and the keyboard pretty much.
I've seen him pre-pro.
He uses a lot of controller.
Yeah, he does. He's amazing on it too.
A lot of controller.
But anyways, I have a lot of love for my friends over at Smite. Great people, and they have some amazing skins too. We're gonna get a confirmation real fast, guys.
I'll call my mom back.
You're gonna. That's not now. You're gonna be the one that gives away the skin, this shirt, and if you choose yourself, I'm gonna be very upset. So, by the way, Don, I got to see the other shirts. Oh, so good. Oh man, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. All right. Did Mateo discover the Q-pop sound? Not yet. We always joke with him. Pizza Tiger. I think they did a really good job. One thing I do love about our game and Xbox support, it's one account for both. So if you buy something on the PC, you're automatically going to get it for the Xbox. And I feel personally as a player, that makes a lot of sense. I hate double dipping.
Yes,
and
for sure.
And it just makes sense. That just makes sense, and that's something I really
Well,
love
it makes
about
it easy because I'm really excited to play the game on Xbox.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna. I probably wouldn't main it on Xbox. Like,
Yeah.
I want to play on my PC because that's what I am as a PC gamer. But I also wanted to play it on my Xbox.
Yeah.
So just being able to do that, just be like, I'm just gonna mess around in the living room or whatever, cooking dinner, play a game, and then when I really want to get serious, I can go in and get in on the PC. So I think that'll be fun.
Patty Mac says, are there any plans for a higher than level 2 or an adult creature? You know, it's interesting. We can't really talk about that, but there has been some idea of like, what would it take to make these creatures feel visceral and powerful in our game? So stay tuned, and I think there's some really good ideas floating around, and I think might be up your alley.
Yeah, we do actually use different focus charges and focus costs for each. So when you upgrade a cost of focus, some of them cost up to 3 focus. So some of them are really expensive, so to speak. So they're really powerful, and they could, you have to sacrifice a bit to be able to get them summoned.
Indeed. We're gonna get waiting for the confirmation from Grifter to go again. You know, I'm just gonna queue up. Just gonna be a rebel. Just gonna be a rebel. Let's see how many people are
See what
queued.
happens.
Yeah. Here we go. Alcor. Well, okay. Okay. So I was wrong. Hey, YDYP. Good to see you, my friend. There's only 5 in queue.
So it looks like it's probably not happening.
Yeah. Doesn't look like it. Just happened to forget to pick up my controller. Oh, so good. Darkstalker. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome to the stream. Is it crossplay with PC and Xbox? Yes. So it's going to be PC and Xbox. But remember, guys, completely opt-in. Completely opt-in. We're never going to force you to play with the Xbox or PC crowd.
Yeah, by default, you're going to be playing. If you're PC, you're going to be playing with PC players. If you're Xbox, you're going to be playing with Xbox players.
Indeed. And that's by design. Like, you know, there's a big debate, Xbox, keyboard, all that kind of stuff, and that's not what it's about. I mean, I've seen Nanoman go ham on people.
Yeah,
They-
you know, I used to think, you know what, the keyboard and mouse is just going to tear everybody else up.
yeah.
You
And-
know, you can't keep up with controller.
Yeah.
Having seen it and how our game plays with controller, it's pretty dang close. I don't think there's a huge difference.
Not ridiculous.
It's not like, oh, that player's on a controller. They have no chance at all.
Indeed.
It's like,
Indeed. And again, it's
doesn't
what you're
matter.
comfortable with, really. Like, if you take a console player and shove him on the PC, of course he's not
right,
going to
right.
be it. Yeah.
They're going to have hard times with it. So,
Yeah, people are asking for the shirt. Let's give it away. Let's give it away. Let's do it. All right, let's give it away the shirt, guys. Don, it's up.
hey, we found the winner.
What?
Thanks, guys.
No! 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 That's not how this works. That's not how this works, ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen.
come on. Why not?
Oh, man. All right, here we go, guys. I'm going to need you. Keyword, guys, is going to be hype in chat. So if you can say hype, you can type out hype. I'm going to need you to do that right now in chat. Wait for it to connect. Waiting to join China. I feel like Autobot
Yeah.
should say that.
Totally like jump the gun on that one.
There it is. Boom. Hype, guys. Hype is the keyword in chat. We'll give away this shirt. Say hype in chat. I came for the shirt, he says.
I would have too. That's an awesome shirt.
It really is.
Let's see.
It really, really, really
It's
is.
only been worn like twice.
We're not going to give you this exact shirt. We're going to take your measurements. So I assure you, this is the shirt. I mean, I could wear it if you guys want it or get signed. There we go. There we go. There we go.
About that.
Maybe? All right. Yeah. You are getting a shirt, Mr. Googles. Rip.
That's a lot of people.
That is a lot of people. I like it. I like the hype, guys. I like it.
lot
Thank
of
you very
hype
much.
right
Again, guys, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for coming together and hanging out with us today on this beautiful Thursday afternoon. Remember, next week's no, it's not my fault. I didn't make that name. Next week's Clash Course will be on Tuesday, 1 to 3, and of course, this VOD will be on YouTube, all splintered together. And again, guys, big thank you to everybody at the studio for making these shows happen. It's a collaborative effort on a bunch of different developers, and from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for making these come together. All right. All right. Smells like Thor. Teralther, how you doing? Really good shoutcaster, by the way. Teralther. Great guy. All right.
We've got an amazing community.
You don't, but you didn't have a beard. I have a beard. I have a. I don't understand. There's a random person saying I don't have a beard in chat. I have a beard. Oh, now my whole day is ruined. I'm going home. The hype is real. The hype is real. All right, my friend. I'm gonna give it over to you. I'm gonna give it over to you. You're gonna hit that button, and it's you.
I hit that button.
You hit that button right there.
This one right here.
Indeed.
Come on, get your hypes in right away.
Yeah,
It's
it
the
is.
end. This is like the end.
This
as soon
is.
as I hit this button.
Yeah, we gotta get like to the land strips like 5.
Yeah.
We're done.
Well, wait.
What? That's fine.
We're still streaming over here. If you could go away and come back
Oh,
later.
that was
that'd be
Grifter.
great.
Grifter kind of came in and said a big hello. By the way, Grifter, loved your pictures on Gamescom. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and cut this off.
All right.
So
Here it
let's
is.
Cut off. Give you plenty of time.
Falco Punch, a fantastic streamer. Fantastic. Falco Punch, congratulations.
Then we'll get to see the shirt on stream. Then.
That's true. Bam, wham. Wham,
That's-
bam. There it goes.
This is going to have to be a thing.
Awesome. Congratulations, Falco Punch. Go ahead and send us a message. You know, she sent me a Twitter message asking, like, hey, how do I get involved in the community? And I really wanted to reply back to it. And then so many things happened. I was like, crap. And I'm always like, I need to reply back to you. Falco, this is your reply because I'm too lazy. You're a great person. Keep doing what you're doing. Congratulations on the shirt. And boom. Congratulations, guys. Don't worry. That's not the last of us. We're going to give some more stuff away soon. But we can't give everything away. Boom, boom. Awesome. Let me throw away. Let me get rid of that
We
real
can fight.
fast. What? No, we're not
Yeah,
gonna. We're
mouse
not,
fights.
we're not gonna fight on stream. There it goes. There it goes. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say a big thank you for everybody coming out today. I really enjoyed today's Clash Course. Hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Remember, if you want, go ahead and follow us on our social medias. We have Facebook, Twitter, Reddit. We have Tumblr.
There's a lot of stuff.
We
I
have-
saw the other day, like, there's a list of all our social sites.
know.
Like, this thing
Boom.
keeps getting longer.
Boom.
The Tumblr's amazing.
Big shout out.
Check
I love
out the Tumblr.
By the way, I love you, Noe. And then also, I actually made an outro scene.
Oh, let's see this.
Are
I want to see this.
Are you guys ready for the outro scene? I'm ready for the outro scene. Take it away, Jim. Hold on. I gotta get it.
Jim. I thought you had an outro scene. That's your outro. Wow.